Ryno Bodybuilding After 40, day number 3 out of my 14-day series that I'm doing as life as a bodybuilder after the age of 40. Just expressing my views and my opinions on things and the way I feel as a bodybuilder in my 40s. I've been an advocate of fitness since I was 16, but I didn't start living the bodybuilding life till I was 35. But either way, fitness has always been incorporated into my life as something that's very important, because you have a strong mind, you have a strong body, you also have a strong mind. It all ties together. With that being said, fitness is a very important part of life. Since I was 16, it's, no matter what I've gone through, which you guys need to know everything about me as a person, because, that's what the Ryno Pack's all about. It's about togetherness, unity, love and respect for one another as human beings, right? We're together in all this. So just throwing it all out there, a little bit of my history. I'm a 42-year-old man, right? But my life hasn't always been peaches and cream. I struggle with drug addiction since the age of 12, we'll say. The age of 12, I finally put up the pipe at 27. That's when I met my beautiful wife, and we decided to start a family, and there was no turning back at that point. That's when things moved quick between her and me, and that's exactly what I needed in my life at that time. I've been clean off of a certain substance, I won't get into detail, for 15 years, and I never looked back. Thanks to my wife, she's my rock, so is my daughter. They kept me going. But either way, even as an addict, I always found a way to stay fit because it was important. So fitness is everything. You got to understand that. The healthier you are, the stronger you are, the cleaner you're going to feel, the more pure your mind is going to think, the stronger you're going to feel going throughout your day. You're going to have that confidence to carry on. And I said it one time before in my last series, if you come into a room, and somebody's first impression of you is, man, that person's fit. They look good, you can see it on a person. When you put in work, other people see it. It's very obvious, because when you're fit, it shows. So first impressions are everything. I'm not saying that if you're not fit that you're worthless, because that's not true. I know a lot of people who are out of shape who are worth more than I am. They're smarter than me. They're more intelligent. They do things in a better manner than me, and they're probably about as out of shape as you could be. So that's not what I'm saying, but first impressions do say a lot about a person. So when somebody's fit, it's a sign of discipline. It's a sign of structure. It's a sign of just somebody who takes things seriously. Okay. I weighed in. I just started another bulk. My bulk runs in 90-day periods, so that means I up my meal intake from 3 meals to 5 meals. I'd say from 2,500 calories to anywhere between 4,000 and 5,000 to help with the building of the muscles. When I'm not on a bulk, I'm just maintaining what I have, and I'm still working out the same. I just eat less. It's the only difference. So right now I'm back on a 90-day bulk, trying to put on more weight. I weighed in at 96.6 at the beginning of this bulk. The last bulk I weighed, I think it was 193. I hit my 200-pound mark, was a huge milestone for me. 200 pounds, 16-inch guns. Haven't quite got the 16-inch guns yet. Getting there. I got another ½ inch to go. I'm 15 and a half. That one's killing me. But hey, you know what? Someday. Look at these arms. Look how long they are, okay? I can reach out and touch someone. Let's just put it that way. And with that being said, I'll get to the 16 inches. I'll hit that goal, but I've always had it in my mind because of this old gym that I used to go to. It's an old hardcore gym I used to go to in Covina, California, where I grew up. It was called Astro's Gym, and they used to have a little whiteboard behind the desk where you check in, and they call it the big arms chart. And to get on this chart, you had to have 16-inch arms. And if you had at least 16-inch arms, whether you're fuff, fat, buff, whatever, if you at least had 16-inch arms, they put you on the chart with your measurements. So now in my mind, I'm always going to have that mindset of, damn, well, if I don't have 16-inch arms, my arms aren't big. And I have the proportions, thankfully I balance them out by doing forearm work, but my biceps have always been lacking, and that's where I struggle. I got a good set of triceps, good set of shoulders, and I make sure to get those forearms up, but my damn biceps are very, very, very stubborn muscle. I've tried everything, but anyways, so yeah, onto being a bodybuilder in my 40s. Your mindset has to change because keep in mind, I've been working out since I was 16. So I've done the ego lifting. There's no denying the fact that heavy weight is the key to building muscle. Some people will debate that, but I am old school and I believe what a lot of these older bodybuilders believe, that you have to lift heavy to gain, rapidly gain muscle, to really push the boundaries and gain muscle. Heavy weight, that's really the only answer to good quality gains. Now, with that being said, I'm older now. I have a lot of, I don't even call them injuries because they're not injuries. Injuries heal. I've got a lot of aches and pains now that I have to work around. So, these little aches and pains, there's no more heavy lifting. The ego lifting is out the door. It's more for me now about not just slopping some heavy weight around. It's about control, more or less, really that mind-muscle connection that you don't develop overnight, that you take. It takes, that mind to muscle connection is something that you're going to build over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. When you get to my level of bodybuilding where I'm at, my mind to muscle connection is very strong. It took time to develop, just like any skill. No skill is like perfect overnight, right? Just whatever you're practicing, trying to get sharp at, whether it's a music instrument, martial arts, what have you, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. Let's face it. There's no magic pill, no magic routine. These are things that are just going to come with time, just like your growth and your gains. So as I'm older now, I'm 42, the ego lifting is no longer a thing, which is fine if you're young. That's perfectly okay. Take advantage of your body if you're young. Your body's more resilient. It can handle more of a beating. Ego lifted away. Lift heavy. Take advantage of that. I did. I lifted a lot heavier when I was younger. You might pay consequences if you do it incorrectly because you injure yourself to where it becomes a permanent thing. That's why my left shoulder is so blown out. Too much incline bench press. Watch out for that high incline. It will F you up if you're not careful. But I'm not here to talk about injuries and soreness and pain, okay? I'm here to spread a positive vibe. If you're over 40 and you're just starting out, go for it. You will not regret it. There's nothing to regret about fitness. Fitness is going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel confident and strong, okay? I will share all that I can with you guys for free because it's my job as a person to pass that on. That's all I have, okay? I never went to school. I have a learning disability, so I tried going to college. Didn't work out. I'm just one of those people that I have a hard time learning. I'm a very, very slow learner. I'm going to chalk it up to a disability because I've always gotten bad grades. Even when I put in effort, I struggled. So college didn't work out for me. I do have a decent career in the plumbing industry. I got into purchasing, and thank God for that. Thank God for the company that I'm with. They really supported me and helped me grow. So I love them for that. So I have a decent career, but other than that, I don't have much, so fitness is really the one thing I have to hold on to. It gives me something to say, hey, I learned this, I mastered it. And I did. I know a lot about fitness. And I want to share that with you guys, okay? So that's why I'm here. So day 3 of the series, I don't want to get too much into detail. I already blabbed enough. I'll try not to rant too much on this series, but I'll throw in a little workout. I'm doing chest and back today. I'll throw in a little something, just a little bonus, I guess you could say. I'm not going to sit here and explain it like the last series, but just a little bonus for the end of the video, okay? So until day 4, tomorrow we got legs. I'll see you for legs tomorrow. Until then, stay strong, keep it hardcore.